Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Now this video I will be talking about demand supply zones, and another slight change is that we will discuss the concepts in Hindi as well, so that we can involve the people from we can involve everyone who's trying to understand and get better. Alright, so ये वीडियो हम हिंदी में भी करेंगे, बीच बीच में I'll also speak in English as well, so that we get a lot of people involved. But the first thing which I want you to do is please like the video if you're already watching it, right? Because it helps with the reach tremendously, right? So if we reach more people, we will involve more people, and the community will grow to a nice little community where we can share ideas and all that stuff, right? So let's start, right? Let's start about zones, demand zones. Demand zones का basic idea क्या है, right? Zones when I say the word zones, इसका basic idea क्या है? So एक scenario लेते हैं, all right? Let's take up a scenario. Suppose price range bound है in a tight range for, like, let's say 4 days, right? This is a range for 4 days. प्राइस 4 दिनों से एक रेंज में है, राइट? एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस, प्राइस ब्रेक्स आउट. प्राइस में देयर इज अ बिग ब्रेकआउट इन द प्राइस, राइट? सो प्राइस is moving in one direction. Price एक direction में it moves without price really pulling back inside the move, right? So what do I mean by this? Whenever there's a tight range, it can be 4 days, 4 दिन हो सकता है, 4 दिन से ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है, कम भी हो सकता है. So what we are looking for is you want to see कि price जब breakout हो रहा है price का, it's a good breakout. Breakout ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, all right? Breakout shouldn't come back immediately. So breakout तुरंत वापस नहीं आना चाहिए after the price is breaking out. You have to see that after the breakout, the price is staying around the upper part of the breakout candle for a nice measurement, for a nice benchmark. You need to see कि after the breakout, price breakout candle के ऊपर वाले part पर ही it spends most of the time, even if इसके बाद there is a pullback. All right, so when जब ये structure play out हो रहा है, all right, so what you want to see is जब ये structure play out हो रहा है, price basically it's breaking out from a range, right? So if on one day these look like tiny candles here, on the hourly chart ये बहुत बड़ा range है, all right? So I'll give you an example. Let's say let's look at this area right here, all right? So this part of the chart, if you see, there is price range bound for 3 days, right? So on the hourly chart, if you look at this area, hourly chart में ये this is 19th April. So let's so 19th April देखते हैं, right? So 19th April to 21st 22nd April, you will see that this area is a range, all right? ये area एक range है, and ये range mark कैसे करना है? You can just, it's not there is no rocket science here. You can literally just use the range bound candles, right? So बस ये range bound candles mark करने से you get the range from where there is a one directional move. So if you notice here, when price breaks out, it is moving in one direction, all right? Immediately after the breakout, price वापस नहीं आ रहा है. Price is moving up continuously, all right? Even before this zone, if you see, इसके पहले भी there is a candle here, and price has moved up from this candle continuously, all right? There is another candle here, tiny candle, doji. इसके बाद price has moved up continuously, right? So demand zone can be one candle, बहुत सारे candles भी हो सकते हैं एक साथ, but you want to see you want to spot these one directional up moves, all right, for demand zone. So आपको क्या देखना है? When you see that price is breaking out, उसके पहले you want to see a tiny candle or a bunch of tiny candles, all right? So हर breakout के पहले you will see that price is sideways, all right? And that is your demand zone. वही demand zone है where the price is sideways. So let's do a quick exercise to see what the demand to just mark a few demand zones, right? So let's just go back in the chart of Nifty to see this uptrend. So uptrend में obviously demand zones ज़्यादा work करेंगे because price is holding those zones, right? So price ये zone hold करेगा. If it's an uptrend, price will hold the last demand zone. So let's say price अभी यहाँ है. This is the chart which you are seeing, right? So where is my up move? First step is to spot the up move, which is this move right here, right? ये up move है. You see big candles, one directional move. Remember this term. What happens after that? Price is basically around the highs, right? So demand zone mark करना है यहाँ पे. So यहाँ पर demand zone mark करने के लिए simple rule, you just mark the previous tiny range, all right? Similarly, इस up move का demand zone, this area right here, all right? This area, you can even include this tiny candle right here because this is where the breakout started. यही breakout candle है. So the candles before the breakout candle, ये बन जाता है आपका demand zone, all right? So ये demand zone बन गया. Now if you let's move forward, all right? Let's move forward. So now see, price demand पर वापस आता है इधर, all right? Price is coming down into the demand and then going back up, all right? So this means the trend is still on the upside. Trend अभी भी up है because the last demand zone is holding, all right? So the last demand zone is holding. इसका मतलब trend अभी भी up है, right? Now अब जब breakout होगा, so let's look at this. Now ये एक tiny range है, all right? These three candles. अब जब breakout होगा तो price का demand zone ये होगा, last demand zone, because breakout के बाद एक नया high बन जाएगा इधर and price will use this demand for the further trend, all right? So there is a breakout here, there's another breakout here. मेरा demand zone established हो गया है. So trend तब तक bullish है जब तक ये zone break नहीं होता, all right? This is very very important. तब तक bullish है जब तक the zone which makes the last high break नहीं होता, all right? Again we are going up. Now if you see, there is a candle here as well, जिससे there was a single line up move, right? One directional up move. So ये भी आपका demand zone है because अगर ये demand zone टूट गया तो where is the next demand zone? This is your next demand zone. So price सीधा इस demand तक आ सकता है, all right? Again there is a breakout. अब ये breakout, there is a नया breakout है इधर. So ये breakout का demand zone ये candles, all right? It's that easy. You don't have to draw it perfectly. You can just do it using the last breakout candle, all right? All right, breakout हुआ. Now price is coming back to this zone. Price is zone पर वापस आया and it has already reacted. So if you see, price already react कर चुका है. How do we know? There is a wick right here. So price opened somewhere here, or I think opened somewhere here, and then it moved up to this price. मतलब demand zone से reaction आ चुका है, all right? So demand zone ने अपना काम कर दिया है. Demand का मतलब ये नहीं है कि every single time demand will hold. Demand can also break, right? Especially when price has already moved up so much. So again we're trying to move up and then there is another breakout. So इस breakout का demand कौन सा होगा? I think you would be able to do it now. This zone. You can take this entire area actually. All right. So now see again demand tested. Price यहीं से react कर रहा है. See, this is not a coincidence. Price will always react from the demand zone. See, this move is very easy to catch, especially in intraday. So let's look at it now. So now if you see, price reacted from the demand zone, but now ये वापस आ गया. It's making a new low here. All right. It's making a new low after reacting from the demand. So now the demand might be getting weaker. It's still not broken. So trend अभी भी up है. All right. Very simple rule. See, again it starts going up. Again starts pushing up. Now again there is a candle here. Price is finding it difficult to push up from this part. So let's see what happens. Again we try to break out but we don't really break out. So demand zone मेरा अभी भी मेरे लिए ये ही demand zone है which is controlling the price. You see how well price has held the demand zone. All right. This is the power of demand supply zones if you know if you can mark it correctly. Then we get a nice little breakout on the upside. Look at this fantastic breakout, right? But remember, अब हम trend में बहुत ऊपर आ चुके हैं. So now if you're taking a long around this demand, now that long will be very low probability. All right, this long is also very low probability. Now we pull back to the demand. See, again, price is pulling back to this area of demand, this bunch of tiny candles, the range. You see 3 sideways candles, and then price tries to go up, but it fails. Now when this candle happens, you will know that the price is weak now, because it has broken this low, made a new low, and it's pushing below the demand. So this demand is now broken. Now जब demand break हो जाए, all right, either price can become sideways, or price can basically start downtrending, right? So similarly, like a demand zone, let's look at supply zones as well. Supply zone कैसा होगा? अगर demand zone is an up move, so supply zone will be a down move, right? Supply zone down move होगा naturally, because supply मतलब market में selling आ रही है, right? So supply zone कैसा होगा? A bunch of candles just before the breakdown. All right, so this is your breakdown. ये आपका breakdown है, and ये आपका supply area है, right? So this is your supply zone. You just mark these candles roughly, because you don't have to be very specific on the price. You can use your entry criteria on lower time frames, right? So let's look at this chart further. So this is my supply now, right? Demand अगर break हो जाता है तो trend is down. So now I will focus on the supply area. You see, we are testing the supply. Let's see if we break through the supply or come down. All right, so you see, supply has also done its job here. Supply bhi react. Price has already reacted from the supply, but still not broken, right? Still not broken. So trend abhi resume nahi hua hai. Price can just stay range bound here before breaking out, or it can also drop. See, price is pushing back again, and now there is a new low. All right, so this is how you have to track the index. You mark your zone, zone mark kariye. You mark the supply zone if the demand zone breaks, and then you follow the trend. Now, all right, let's look at this. So this is my last down move, big down move. Where is my supply? Very simple, ye supply hai. All right, this is your supply zone. Price goes up, immediate reaction. This is no rocket science. It will happen almost every single time. Immediate reaction here. All right, now you see big candles till the low. So ye move guaranteed almost every single time. Now we might break through the supply, because price supply पर वापस आ गया है, right? We wanted to make a new low, that did not happen. Price supply पर वापस आ गया है, so now it can break out as well. All right, tries to break out, fails, big rejection here, so we can look for shorts here again, and there you go, you get another solid down move here. So this is a very, very basic, simple framework which I follow very religiously to follow the trend in the market. Hopefully ये video से आप you learned something, right? And let me know in the comments if this format is better than just English, because I think I'm making myself more clear here. And also make sure that you like and share the video as well. And if you have any doubts, just let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.